everybody. Hello. It's Brooke with Re-Fabbed. You know what? Today we're doing something, and that something is going to be painting some whimsical greenery. And you may be like, how is greenery whimsical? Well, hopefully I can show you. I was looking for a canvas. This is funny. This is like total Brooke. I was looking for a canvas to paint on today, and I found this one. Eden had drawn a guitar, and she didn't like it, obviously. So she, I guess, just threw it in the floor of my craft room because that's where it was. And I'm like, I'll just paint over that. So, because I don't know where any other ones are right this second. I know I have about a bajillion. So, we're going to paint over this guitar. And we are going to paint, I guess you could call it mistletoe with berries. I don't know. And don't be getting all precise on me about mistletoe and what it looks like. This is just whimsy greenery that I'm going to call mistletoe. I don't know what it really looks like, okay? So what I want to do starting out on this, I just brought four colors, including white. I brought white paint. I brought flag red, limeade, and clover leaf, okay? So what I want to do is I want to paint the background of this a pink color. Obviously, you didn't hear me say I've got pink. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my flag red and some white and mix it together. We're just going to paint this. This is a pretty pink color, real pretty. And she's going to make a pretty background, and it needed to be something a little darker to cover up what was already on the canvas. All right, so I got the pink done. I found these paint brushes right here over at the Dollar General. I think they were like $3, and they're the angled brushes. And I like to use angled brushes. I don't know why, I just feel like I can paint good with them, or better. I don't want to say good, better. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna go ahead and start off with my green. So I'm gonna go up and I'm just gonna kind of come down like this on the top. I'm just kind of coming down from an angle and bringing it down. That is like my stem for my mistletoe, okay? Then what I'm gonna do, I will do the leaves coming off of it, okay? So there's no right or wrong way to do leaves. Let me just say this. We're gonna come down, we're gonna kind of come at an angle, kind of like a teardrop a little bit. I'll just kind of show you, okay? Nothing about this has to be perfect, okay? And as you can see, I'm letting some of it be a little bit darker, and some of it, you know, is just barely on there, and they're kind of flowing together and all the things, okay? But this is what it looks like right this second, okay? That's the stem coming down. These are the leaves or whatever. So now I'm gonna use it don't really matter. I'm just gonna use another brush, okay? And I am actually going to use my clover again with a hint of white. Okay, so I added a little bit of white to my clover for this. And now I'm just gonna kind of fill in the leaves. But I'm not like detailing every part of the leaf and like filling it in like you're coloring a picture. You're just still kind of doing that whimsy strokes, okay? Here it is so far. See, look how pretty that's gonna be. And I may add more to the bottom and all the things. I haven't decided yet. Let me see. I might just add one more right here. Last time I added white, this time I'm adding limeade. And I'm gonna kind of do the same thing, but kind of just not filling it in as much, just kind of outlining and kind of doing a little swoosh in the middle with the limeade as part of it. We're gonna add more white. We're gonna add more marsh. We're gonna keep layering. I'm actually gonna go over the stem with some limeade. Let me show you now where we are. There's still a lot more to do, so don't base anything on this yet, but it is definitely already looking pretty. Look at that. So I'm gonna add white, okay? I'm going in with just white because we're just accenting, and it's gonna be pretty stark, which is what I want. And if I decide I don't like it, all I gotta do is add green on top of it, okay? This is one of those, it looks really pretty, and then you probably go through some stages where you're like, is this how I'm wanting it? But you just gotta keep going. Now okay, let me show you what this looks like before I do anything else. Okay, this is it so far. I think this is looking so good, okay? Now we're gonna start on the berries, and they're usually in clusters. So I'm gonna dip this same paintbrush. I'm gonna get quite a bit of red paint on it. You can see I got quite a bit. And we're just gonna, not every leaf is gonna have red berries, but some of them are. So we're gonna just do a dot here, kind of just round about here. This would be great for textured paint on these berries too. This is not textured paint, but sometimes you've seen me use the really thick bodied paint. I should have actually grabbed some of this because that would have been really good for this, but I'm just gonna use regular paint. And then I'm just gonna kind of look at it. Let me show you what it's looking like so far. Then I'm gonna just kind of look at it and decide where I want more berries. Here it is so far. Look, hello, hello, so cute. Okay. Now, I'm not good about drawing bows, so I could mess it all up right this minute. Okay. I might just leave it like that because sometimes the simpler the better. But there's my bow, and I think actually I might use a little bit of green up in the bow just to kind of tie it together. Okay, let me look at it myself real quick. Okay, there is ribbon coming down, but I don't want to, it can't come down over this because this is still wet. Okay, so I have this Tulip Slick fabric paint, okay? And what I like about using this kind of paint is it's very, very thin and you can do accents with it. So let me make sure it comes out first. Okay. So I'm gonna do just a little bit of accenting on this, okay? And if you end up putting that on and decided you don't like that, it's no big deal because you can fill it in. But I think it added just a lot of extra dimension to it. Yeah, I think that turned out really cute. That was very easy, nothing to it. There is no perfection required for this project. I don't ever do projects that require perfection. Something else that would have been really cute if you want to do to this background is add like stripes, like big thick stripes before you paint this on, or something else to make it even extra whimsy. And you could do your bow first so that you're working around your bow instead of last, which I might should have done. But everything that I did was just step by step, just kind of haphazard, but with some thought process to it as well. And I think it just ended up coming along perfectly. So thank y'all for being here. Y'all make sure to sprinkle this video, okay? Bye guys, y'all have an awesome day. Hey, guess what? No paint on the sleeves.